so the final step of the skirt is to go ahead and hem the bottom edge. It's recommended to put your skirt on a hanger overnight just to let your fabric settle. So once you do that, then go ahead and try it on the next day. Make sure you have the intended model who's gonna wear it, the fit model. So if it's for you, you'll need a friend to help you and you'll be wanting to wear this. If you made the skirt for a friend, have the friend here. Because it's really, now to hem it, you're gonna hem it to their particular shape. And your goal is you just want this hem to be parallel to the floor. So I like to use some kind of tool. Here I have a ruler, and you can decide, you know, the length of it as well. So I actually think when it's all said and done, I would like the hem to be right above the knee. So about right here is where I'm gonna wanna fold it, right there when I'm done. So I'm just gonna put a pin in the fold line. So make sure your model's standing up straight and not bending anywhere. So here, this is actually where I'm gonna want it to be finished. That's my fold line that I'm pinning. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go, so when I have my ruler standing up straight, it's right, for me, it's at the 1 inch, but you know, yours is gonna be wherever you want it to be. Yeah, so then you can have your model kind of slightly turn. There we are, good. And just put in pins all the way around. And so by doing this, it should be perfectly, this is actually this ruler's 18 inches. So the hem's gonna be exactly 17 inches above the ground when this model's wearing it. Let's go ahead and keep turning. So when you are finished and you're gonna lay this flat on the table, you'll notice the hem, even though it looks perfectly straight when the model's wearing it, when there's no model in it and it's laying flat on the table, you'll see a curve, a slight curve. And that's okay, that's normal. I can see because of her booty, how much less fabric there is here. So that's super normal because we want it to be straight. We don't want it to hike up in the back. Okay, go ahead, keep turning. Okay, turning. All right. And then I always like to double check that my first pin is still at the same measurement from where I started, that the skirt didn't move or anything. Okay, so I'm probably gonna chalk this line maybe, or maybe I'll just go ahead and fold it. And then you can hem the skirt however you want. We've talked about a few different hemming techniques. You can fold it and give it a hand blind stitch. You can give it a top stitch. It's really up to you. Just what I'm looking for is that your hem is gonna be parallel and even from the floor and nice and clean. So I'm just giving the skirt a quick look, looking at my pins. I really want to smooth out these lines that I pinned. And just right off the bat, I can see it has that contour line where it's kind of curved, which again is normal. Even this waist too, if we look at the shape of the waist, you can see it kind of dips down, but when the model wears it, it looks perfectly straight. So it's normal to have a contoured line on your pattern when it's flat, but when it's being worn, it'll look perfectly straight, which is neat. So yeah, so you get chalk or anything, go ahead and do that. And again, it's up to you how you would like to hem it. Whether you want to do a top stitch or a hand blind stitch, you can do a machine blind stitch. It's definitely going to be your call.